Okay, recording. Mm. Oh, there we go. All right, there we go. God damn it! All right, I'm about to jump this shit.
Ooh, Renee, look at you.
Hey, happy belated birthday.
Thank you. You have a belated birthday. What you do for your birthday? Why you ain't called me? See, that's that whole shit. See, you know what I'm saying? You ain't called me. I can't even hear your voice. I can't hear her voice. Why I can't hear her? Rob. Rob. See, that's what I'm saying, man. These apps be fucking up, man. I can't hear
Can you hear me
nobody.
now?
So the kicking it with
Yeah.
Rob.
What
God
happened?
damn it! Kicking it with Rob. God damn it! What's the
I'm about to
BBL?
sign out. See, that's that shit. Rob, can you hear me?
Bitches be lying. Let's go on and get
Can't
this
hear
show
nothing
popping
y'all
on this
saying,
Saturday
man.
game.
Fuck.
Kicking it with Rob. Drew, I was playing an intro to the show, bro.
Huh?
I was playing an intro to the show. That's why you couldn't hear me.
We recording?
Welcome to another episode of Kicking It with Rob. God damn it. You on some bullshit. I told you I was about to start.
Oh, my
Mm-mm.
bad. My bad. I'll go from.
What you got in that
We
cup,
fucking with
Drew?
this
I ain't telling you.
boy.
Medicine.
I
What
can
you
hear
got in
you.
that?
I can hear you though, but you know what I'm saying? It was just like, will he shut the fuck up? Uh
My
Welcome to
bad.
another episode of Kicking It Rob, man. We back, the Three Musketeers, god damn it, me, Rob. We got Drew.
Man,
Drew
what's
has made
going
it back.
on?
And we got Renee. Drew and Renee just had a birthday, y'all.
Straight up, happy
Welcome
birthday. I
back.
take all the
Happy
birthdays.
birthday.
Straight up. You know what I'm saying?
We getting better and better out here, you know.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
No, of course.
I'm still young, old.
Me too.
Do you tell your age? Because I'm only 28.
I'm 44. I definitely say my age.
What?
Yeah,
Wow, same age.
I'm the youngest in here.
Boy, you the oldest.
You look like you the youngest too.
But shit, man, what y'all do for y'all B-Day? Drew, you look like you at the zoo or some shit right now.
Nah, bro. Like I'm on the east side. You know what I'm saying? I'm in my comfort zone now. Yeah.
You
I'm on the east.
outside though.
I
That's what I
know. I got
like.
tired of being in the house, man. Like I wanted to be out in the
I
world.
love outdoors, Drew. I know I'm telling you, like we connected for real, cause I love being outside, especially this time of the year.
Yeah, I swear it's nothing like it. I'm trying to tell
Yeah.
you. Not out in the public though. Like I don't be on the
No.
public
You could
crowd.
just sit on your patio or a porch
Chill,
and
y'all.
like just chilling. Like I just like being out.
That's
This
my
weather
vibe
is
all
good.
day.
I do too.
Yeah.
My backyard fucked up though, so.
You gotta get it together. I'm telling you,
No,
if you don't
I
get
have
your
it together.
home,
No, my backyard used to be together. I just been slacking on my what you
It's,
call it?
how, how my niece handle her birthday? She
The
had
green
fun?
thumb shit.
Huh? Niece, how she handle her birthday? She had fun?
Yeah, she had fun. She fell and hurt her leg though.
how she do that?
Niece got energy, boy.
She got energy.
So let's get into these topics, man. Let's get into this discussion.
Yeah, man, it's some shit we gonna talk about today. Um it's just one thing though. I'm gonna play this little clip, Drew. So when I play this clip, I don't know if y'all gonna hear it or not or be able to see it. Would y'all ever see the other stuff when I was doing other stuff?
Yeah,
I can see it. Yeah.
Okay.
yeah.
So damn, it's fucked up. I'm about to play this one clip of something that I wanted to kind of get y'all opinion on.
Mm.
Kim, can I leave now?
Can you please tell me where you cut my children's hair?
I
You
cut.
had
I
no
gave.
authority.
I gave my kids a haircut.
You had no authority. Did you come?
Do you have my kids behind her?
me? Did you consult with me?
Kim, let me peel off.
So I couldn't play the whole motherfucking clip like I wanted to, but it's a pretty old um it's a pretty old video. But in the video, the man and the woman, they got what's that joint custody shit.
Right.
And he was returning the kids at the police station. That's where they got to meet up. You know, sometimes you got to do it like that. And her mama was there, and she had a problem because she got the boy's haircut, because he got the boy's haircut. So she took him through the ringer, right? The mama came up, and that's how I knew why she act like she did, because of the mama, because she came up and started tripping on the guy. Then later on in the video, the guy had, I guess, his new chick kid in the car, and they went all in the car, was like, what's your mama name? And then eventually they end up going inside the police station.
What? I ain't know all that.
Yeah, I couldn't put. It won't let me put the whole video because it was too big.
Wait, the mama, his baby mama asked the other kids what's their mama name?
Just better. Like that's
what? Nigga, what they got to do with you?
That's just better. You know, she's stuck. She can't. She can't move. Like she is in love with this man. She's stuck. She living in a fantasy world. That's terrible.
Yeah,
that's what happened when you don't want your baby daddy to move on.
Yeah, because in the conversation, she said when you abandon your kids, and he said, "I thought I abandoned you." He said that. Like I said, I couldn't get everything. So my point is this, and it's gonna tap into our somewhat into our main topic today. But this is the problem with a lot of women with separating the families. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me, with separating families nowadays. Modern, and I could even say past women. You know what I'm saying? This is the reason why shit fucked up right now, in my opinion.
Now, question for Renee. Renee, check this out, right? You take yourself and you put yourself in this woman's shoes. Is the father of your sons or your daughter, your kid, I'm gonna just say kids, is the father of your kids wrong? No, I gotta use sons. Is the father of your son wrong for getting their haircut? Ain't that what they supposed to?
The father of my child is not wrong for doing anything when it comes to taking care of that child. Listen,
correct. Thank you,
want you
Lord
to
have
get
mercy.
a haircut. Go ahead, because I don't want to spend time at the barbershop, but come out my purse and talking about you gonna pay me back. Nah, go ahead and do it.
Now I can see her having like a little problem with the daughter because maybe you don't want this type of product using your daughter here. I can leave the daughter up to you.
You can give me the money for that. Because I'll go get her hair done because I'm the expert in that area.
Fact. I can understand. But your son, you don't knock it off.
Yeah. Because, Rob, what do y'all know
about? Because I saw a snippet of the video,
done?
Rob. I did see a snippet of the video of her standing on the other side of the car with the kids. I did see that part.
But I'm saying like, so even if it was girls, she was saying he didn't have a right to do the cutting hair part.
No, you got a right. I got a right to cut my hair.
If it was your daughter and you took her to, I go pick my daughter up and it's my visitation day, and I take her to the beauty shop and get her hair done, I don't have a right to do that because
you got a right to do that.
You got a right to do that.
It doesn't matter what that man did. She was gonna be mad regardless.
Period. Renee, come on now.
Right, but why?
You heard her say. Rob said that she asked to keep the baby, the girlfriend's baby. What's your mama name? She mad that man moved on and he got his girlfriend's baby in the car with him. Like she mad.
I should have put the other part up when the mama came, because the mama came and she got in his face. And then she was like, "Oh, did you just hit me?" And they start screaming and shit. All that shit. I got the whole video. I just won't let me do. They won't let me do. It was too big of a file. But that right there is an example. The video went real viral. It's old too, but that right there is generation of destruction right there to me.
Because I mean, at the end of the day, if you go ahead, Rob. I hear you.
Your mama bitter. And then it carried on to the daughter. And then I'm gonna tell you another thing. It's I was gonna actually talk about this on my reel tomorrow, but I'll do it later. I'll come up with something else. Men, anytime you date a girl and her eyes, she looks sleepy all the time, the bitch crazy.
Shut up. What the hell?
I ain't lying. If they ain't
What the
high
hell?
and they just naturally look sleepy, something wrong with the bitch. Her brain it's shit going on in there. I'm not lying.
Where scientific proof did you find to support that?
Every female that I know that's sleepy or look sleepy and they ain't tired, the motherfucker crazy.
I feel like
I'm telling you.
he wouldn't have won, and he wouldn't have won no matter what he did. Because if he didn't get them boys haircut, she was gonna say something about that.
Right.
Yeah.
So
It's,
he was gonna walk away with that with a problem no matter what. Oh, you couldn't get his haircut. Why you couldn't get their haircut? Lousy ass nigga. Like she gonna do. She's gonna say.
Let me
Make a
ask y'all the
problem out
question.
of everything. Like,
Yeah, let me ask y'all the question. So, you know what, Renee? You ever known a chick that's been like that motherfucker crazy, like do crazy shit? Like,
yeah.
was she sleepy looking?
Oh, you talking about was the girl? Oh, say, no, I don't know, Rob.
he
Just
No,
said
think
was
why
she
about
you
it.
sleepy?
crazy?
Just think
He said
about
was
it.
she sleepy looking?
All the
Right, was
mother
she
something
sleepy
wrong with
looking?
them.
No,
That's
I
how you
don't
can
know.
detect a psycho female when they look sleepy all the time,
I
and they
really
ain't high, and they not high. They just wake up and still be sleepy looking.
Well,
The
it's
bitch
hard
crazy.
because everybody seemed like they had none. So, but I will say about this, but like you, I want to say like you was talking about the mother. That's crazy. We know that the mother is psycho and not teaching the daughter nothing. Like, cause she was with all the shits. Like, yeah, oh, what you say, Robert? You say she was trying to scream like, "Don't touch me!" You
Mm-hmm.
touching me. So you were hollering that out in front of a police station. What if somebody would have walked past a police officer and he would have been, oh, okay, wait a minute, let me see if this lady is okay. It's a man over here doing something. So it could have went to a whole nother situation.
Mm-hmm.
That's just some old toxic ass bullshit that nobody should have to deal with. No matter what that man did, or he will never have peace with that lady until she
But
finds somebody else in her life.
Drew froze up. But the thing is, at the end of the day, that's an issue in America amongst the black women. Most black women, you know what I'm saying now, because when they you know what I'm saying, when a man hurt them and they had kids by them, they usually would, not all, but some of them would go to measures like that.
Yeah.
And that's fucking nuts. And they don't care about that they destroying their kids' relationship with their father, because after that they bash them. See, men don't do that shit. I don't know no men. I ain't saying they don't, but I don't know a lot of men
I was
who.
about to say because they starting to do it now. You starting to
Yeah.
hear about it in social media, but they
Mhm.
starting to do it now. You
Yeah.
got a lot of what they call fuck boys out here too.
Mhm. Yeah. Drew, can you hear us? That be his ass. That be him. That be
No,
him
where he
all the
gone?
time.
Now he didn't
Let
sit
me
your
see.
butt still, Drew.
We're gonna try to get Drew back in here, and then we're gonna go into this break. We gonna shorten the show up because I know it's a nice day today. Basketball game's on, but I had to do it.
Right, gotta do it.
I ain't finna watch the basketball game, but we gonna see if Drew gonna step back in this motherfucker real quick. There you go.
Yeah.
You gonna add him back in here.
Hello.
You Yeah. You
Sorry, bro.
good?
My Wi-Fi bad. My bad. I'm back. What's going on?
Shit, we about to cut into this oh, let me get
Breaking
this.
news.
Y'all see that? Y'all see that shit at the bottom? See that new shit?
Where?
Oh, well, good. You don't see it, but you don't see that ticker at the bottom?
No.
Mhm.
All right, well, y'all see it later. Well, shit, we about to cut into this kicking it with Rob breaking news. God damn it! Let me get this shit together, man. We got
I love when fucking neighborhoods just come up with articles. Tell the holiday coming up.
All right, all right, all right. Hey. So listen. So I don't know if y'all heard this. Rob, this story made me think about you and something you was talking about a couple weeks ago monkeypox. So Quebec is actually administering a smallpox vaccine for the monkeypox. So they said they saw an increase of 25 cases. And so they decided that they're going to go ahead and they actually approved the vaccine in 2020. Let me start there. They tested it on animals. And so now they are saying that because of the increase of cases of monkeypox, they're going to administer the vaccine. So, what are your thoughts on that? Because you just talked about this. That's Canada is like our neighbors, right? I mean,
Yeah.
So,
So they doing a vaccine for the monkeypox?
So they actually already have the vaccine. So the vaccine was for smallpox. And so smallpox and other, I think it's called orthopox viruses. So you know how they jumble these, they make these vaccines and it's like for multiple, they have multiple things, the
Yeah.
illnesses that they can help treat or prevent. So that's the situation with this vaccine for monkeypox that Quebec is saying that they're approving. They approved it back in 2020 during COVID. Now let's remember that was during COVID.
I got you.
Pause 1 second. I don't mean to interrupt. We say monkeypox.
You ain't heard about that?
You haven't heard about it.
What the hell is monkeypox?
So monkeypox is something that you want to tell them, Renee?
Go ahead, Rob.
All right. So monkeypox is something that was pretty much in the Africa type shit. And it's like chicken pox, but them bitches get big, like with some grease pop on you too much and shit, and they blister and pus come out of them, and they clusters of them. And it only was happening in Africa and shit. Now they saying it's here.
But listen, he's not. You're missing this part. Did you read that they're saying that there can be on your genital areas? So that's what they're saying.
What?
Yes. So do your homework, guys. Look, that's what they said is on your genital areas. That's where you'll get these rashes and the blisters that he's talking about. And it's through respiratory droplets. And it's crazy, Rob, because when you had talked about it, I had heard, that was going around, but I didn't really hear too. I didn't really do my little due diligence to see what was going on. And so then when I, kind of pulled it up, I said, oh my goodness. So it's just like any other virus. Like it can be spread through speaking.
So, in my opinion, man, I was gonna name the show "We at War," but we're gonna talk about something else. But at the end of the day, we at motherfucking war. These motherfuckers trying to knock us off with the COVID, then this shit, and I don't want to too much. I think I might have spoke about this before. I don't know if I spoke about this on the last show or not, but I ain't gonna get into this shit. I'm about to say because it's gonna get into that biblical shit, and I ain't trying to get into that shit, but. You know what I'm saying? It's like pretty much Book of Revelations is happening. I think it's man-made. Fuck it. It's man-made. Like they say all this, everything was going to happen for the weather, the diseases. And we know diseases is man-made. And we know, I feel these motherfuckers control the weather. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to jump off. God damn it. We at war. And shit. It's bullshit. They trying to find another way to inject some shit in you. You know? So, Drew, keep moving.
Right, be still. We know you got energy. That's that 28-year-old energy. We know it.
Right. We fine right now. Well, we sitting there, we comfortable.
Right. Drew gotta do all this bouncing around.
Drew.
Okay, we're gonna strap you to your seat.
Look, man,
It's best to be outside. Turn your Wi-Fi off. Turn that off and use your phone.
This is high. Nah, I my phone hear me though.
Yeah, you skipping.
Right? You can hear me, right?
Yeah, but you done some skip shit. You was fine when you was outside.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
back outside. My phone about to die though. That's what I was
Okay,
saying.
that's
But anyway,
better.
look, this is how I feel about it. All right,
Oh, Drew.
you
Okay.
can hear me, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all should be able to hear me. I hear y'all.
Yeah, we can hear
Well,
you.
we
Can you
hear
close
you.
your eyes? Yeah, we can
All
hear
right,
you.
look. I actually, for once, I actually agree with Rob, bro. We ain't never heard of no damn monkeypox ever. For them to come up with something called monkeypox, notice I didn't know nothing about it. Monkeypox, and you talking about they get as big as the damn, it look like mini golf balls on your arm.
Yeah, pretty much. I wish I had a
That's
picture
some
of it.
man-made. That's some man-made bull crap, bro. Like I ain't never heard of monkeypox, chickenpox, smallpox. I've heard of. That's not new, but
Well, it's been around.
monkey
I heard of it before.
Yeah.
monkeypox, bro. I ain't never heard no
It's not.
monkeypox. I ain't
It's
never
never
seen
been in
nobody
the
with no
United States.
monkeypox.
Yeah.
I ain't even know monkeys like pop. Look, this is what I'm saying. When it when it come to stuff like that, I always feel like they try any way they can to depopulate us, and they try to do it with terminal diseases. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like when it comes to stuff like that, when you hear stuff like the swine flu and coronavirus and all this stuff, that's just ways to depopulate us. You know what I'm saying? But mass shootings and all the stuff that goes on around the world that's really uncommon. I feel like that's just their way of depopulating us, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't really understand how the U.S. be having so many diseases that just often come around, and it always end up coming from somewhere else and it hit us. Now I ain't never heard of Africa having some stuff like this. First of all, how the hell something from Africa get over here? You know what I'm saying? Who brought it over here? Because
Mm.
that's who y'all need to kill first. That in my head. But anyway, nah, I think that's some man-made stuff, man. I don't really believe in like that. I think that's just something that's given. Notice nobody talk about Ebola no more. That was another one that I think is man-made.
So whether you got this is my thought, whether you think it's man made or not, if there are cases to confirm that people are being affected in those ways, would you take that vaccine? That they
Hell
No,
no.
no,
I ain't take the last motherfucker. I'm not doing it.
you
I'm
not
not
doing
either.
it? You say no way, no how.
Mm-mm. No way, no how. I'm not taking no. I'm not letting them shoot shit else. No, no. They trying to force shit on you. They trying to keep coming out. Whatever they want. Whatever's going on in these vaccines. You know what I'm saying? They trying to. I'm straight.
Now, you are not to say I'm trying to persuade for or against, but you've taken vaccines before in this country. You know, when you're born, the first thing they do to you after the baby come out and after they wash the baby up and everything, they shoot them up. Boom, 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 boom. They get all kind of little vaccines before they
Right,
even
but
come home.
at that time we didn't. Our parents didn't know enough that we know now. You know what I'm saying? Like now we understand certain shit. Our parents didn't know that then. Agree? You know what I'm saying? Like it's certain shots that I would tell them not to give my child. You know,
Okay,
certain
that's
shots
true.
I told them not to give my child.
That's true. Mm-hmm.
So because of the knowledge I have gotten from
Agreed.
yeah. So I don't know. We was you good, Andrew? You charged up? Huh?
Drew, can you hear us? Okay, well look, is he froze, Rob?
Yeah, it looked like it. Before you go into your next topic, because I know what it is, I'm gonna play this little this little clip,
Okay.
okay, and then you can go into it.
A woman says this man used racist language before attacking her. It happened Monday at the BP gas station on University in Fort Caroline, and this video has been shared thousands of times on social media.
I couldn't get it. I couldn't get all of that either. But
Okay, yeah, then it wouldn't let me hear the sound.
well, it was just a little news clip of what you about to talk about.
Okay, well, listen. So basically, what happened is there was a white man who was following a black woman. Again, I don't even want to say woman. They didn't show her face, but the voice and the frame of the yeah, the lady on the video to me looks like a younger lady. But an African American lady was being harassed by a white man. He was calling her racial slurs, just harassing her. Next thing you know, he's jumps on this woman, beats this woman up, closed fist. I'm talking about maybe 10 punches to this small frame woman for no reason. And
And what just happened at?
this was in Arlington, Texas,
Right.
at a gas station in Arlington, Texas. So when I looked at the video, of course, I was angry. And then no one even stopped to have this man, like, nobody helped her. That would kind
Yeah,
of disgusted me even more. Like, not only did he do that, but nobody stopped the man from attacking her. So, yeah, what's your thoughts, Rob?
Yeah.
huh?
You got one more?
What you say, Renee?
I said, so what's your thoughts?
Can you
Oh,
hear me?
yeah, we
Yeah,
hear
we
you now,
can.
dog. You just sit down. Uh, we had
Okay. Thanks, mom.
my
You will.
a lot of that video. She had
Okay, we
said,
can.
I couldn't play the whole clip. She said that
Can y'all hear me?
yeah, we hear you.
Okay.
So a lot of people couldn't. I mean, a lot of people wouldn't even come forward and say that they witnessed it. None of that. So I thought it was in Atlanta though.
No,
I
we
could be
can.
wrong. I
It's
thought it
in
was Atlanta.
Arlington, Texas.
Okay. Okay. So a lot of people thought. So that explains why motherfuckers didn't even reach out to come to her defense because they was in Texas. Ain't Texas racist? From what I
Yeah.
know, and Bush and all the motherfuckers come from. So yeah, so she gonna get no help. So my man gonna get away.
But did you see? You have to see the video, Drew, because the
You
guy,
know,
his, you know how tiny she looks compared to him. She didn't even look like she. I don't know. I'm like, there was no way that somebody was, that somebody should not have stopped and intervened. And what's wrong with people? It just sickening, like that people don't care. Will
so
allow somebody to jump on
that's why I
somebody.
say we at war. That's why I say we at war. When I was younger, Drew, we talking about the lady who got beat up at the gas station by the white guy.
Mhm.
So when I was younger, I used to always think like when war was coming on, when I'm talking about my teenage years, they be like eventually that the war is gonna come on American soil. And I used to be thinking like the Russians and all these motherfuckers gonna be here fighting. That's not what it is. It's what's going on now. It's what's been
Yeah.
going on since been going on forever, but it's being shown what's going on, you know what I'm saying, with the police killings and and that type of shit, the Trump era and all that type of shit. That's the war on our soil right now.
You know, man. Like I was telling Rob, why that don't ever happen to me? And I ain't saying that because I want the controversy. I'm saying that because when stuff like that happens, it's always a white man attacking a black woman. And if it happens to a white man doing it to a black man, he not about to go up to a black man
No, he's just
fighting.
gonna
He about to
shoot,
shoot him.
yeah, and get away with
You know
it.
what I'm saying? So it's like, for
And
real,
get
bro.
away.
Mhm. So
But
that's
it's like you you uh you would take advantage of a moment like that. Now, let's just say if that was me in that store, and instead of that woman, he'd have never did that to me. And not to later tell about it, you know what I'm saying? Like he'd have never did like that. So are we at war? Yeah, yeah, Rob, for
yeah.
sure. But we more at war with the concept of thinking racism will ever die. That ain't ever go nowhere, bro. Nowhere. No matter how much we put it on blast, we put it out there in the world, social media, it's gonna live here. if I have kids, my kids' gonna go through it. I don't think that's something that
Because you know why?
that's
I'm
not gonna be
not.
a war we win.
Go
But
ahead,
you
Renee.
know, and you know why? It's because did you see a video? I know it's a little off topic a little bit, but it's on topic of the little boy. He had, I think, a whip, and he went to the neighbor's house, and he was a white kid, and he
Yeah,
went to the
I saw
black
that.
neighbor's house
I
because
I
saw that.
you know he over here being taught by some racist people to do bullshit. So that's why
well,
his
I didn't
video
see the
played.
video. What happened?
So what did he say to the? What did he had?
So
Was
it was
it?
the little boy, a little white boy. He grabbed the whip and he went and just was whacking on the black people property. They got a ring camera, so they saw him. He at the front. He at their front door, whacking the front door with the whip. You know what I'm
With a
saying?
whip. He probably was maybe 8. What you think? Is that old?
Yeah, yep. So they saw him on the ring camera. They tell him like, "Little boy, if you don't go on, da, da, da." So I
Yeah.
guess the black man get off work or wherever he was at, but he goes to the parents' house like, "Yo, we got a video of your kid over here tearing up our property, man." Da, da, da. You already know the white guy go defend his son. You know what I'm saying? He not even trying to hear what the black guy got to say. He not thinking about nothing his son done. He looking like you black. My son ain't did nothing. The dude like, bro, we got video. He ain't trying to hear none of that. You know what I'm saying? And
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 I didn't see that part with the dad. That's crazy. So
yeah,
so it just proves your point to me that because it's not gonna go anywhere because these parents are instilling that in their kids. They're teaching that to their
right,
children to hate other people that's not like them.
right.
So, in my opinion on all that type of shit, they scared. For what reason, I have no idea. But they scared for something that we don't know. Far as they feel we about to overpopulate them, we get knowledge from the internet, and
Right.
we get too much knowledge, pretty much.
And this
So
crazy part is, man, like I don't believe it's all white people, man. I know some cool white people. We got white friends, white coworkers that's cool as
Yeah.
hell. Like I
Yeah.
yeah,
don't
it's not
really
all of
believe
them.
it. I don't even really believe it's all white people, man. I just hate the ones that are racist because it'd be like, boy, if you don't get the you know what I'm saying? Like, ain't nobody thinking about your red
It's
ass. But
motherfuckers that's in power.
they messed it up for everybody else.
You know what? I think I always say this. I feel like it's love and hate. I feel like we are at a place where it's so much hate and anger in the world. Like people are just get up in the morning and they on tip. Just you know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? It don't matter what the scenario is, they ready. And that wasn't what it was back in the day. Like I remember, I mean, it was you had your moments, but it was more, hey, how you doing, or just a more friendlier time. But now everybody uptight, especially COVID. We was locked down for a minute too. You know what I'm saying? People didn't want to be in the house. Remember, we seen things like where people was getting divorced. They said domestic violence had went up. Like it was just so many things happening because people are angry. I think it's love versus hate. That's what I
Mm,
think.
I agree with you, but I'm gonna tell you all the two things you said about the COVID and domestic violence type of shit. I'm gonna tell you what they did. They brought in COVID here 3 reasons. Two of them was what you said. The one was to kill motherfuckers off. The other one was to make us angry because while we was at home with COVID, what did we see? We saw Kobe die. We saw George Floyd. We saw the racism, the BML, the Black Lives Matter shit. All that shit hit hard then when we was confined in our homes and couldn't do well. Motherfuckers started doing shit then, but all
Yeah, I was
that was
about to say people started like tearing up downtown and start tearing
yeah,
up shit. Yeah.
that was the anger build up.
Right.
But they did that for a reason. You know what I'm saying? All that shit was to cause the effect that they want. We learned that in school, cause and effect. You know
Cause
what I'm
and
saying?
effect. Yeah.
That's about the only damn thing I learned in school. You know what I'm saying?
Remember
But,
that one.
but I'm just saying that they did all that shit. All this shit is a plan. All this shit is the plan, and it's. I mean, like I say, it's not all white people, but most of the motherfuckers ain't no good. It's a
A good
war.
95% of them.
It's so crazy because you constantly gotta just watch them. You know what I'm saying? You gotta make sure you check in, keep your eye on them, because you never know. Because then when it comes down to you and them, even if they cool and you be, well, will they turn on me? to be, you know what I'm saying, to take care of one of their own. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just don't know because they really sneaky. And I hate to say that because it's some really good white people, but you just know you got to watch them. I don't trust
Catch
them
me in
all
the
the way.
goddamn corner store paying for something.
Did you freeze again, Drew?
He froze again. So, people, at the end of the day, I think I said this last show. We at war, and if we don't fucking stick together instead of killing each other, we gonna lose this motherfucking battle. You know what I'm saying? We gonna lose this battle. I'm down. If a motherfucker be like Rob, we all finna gang up and go fight for us, I'm down. My wife's gonna be mad, but I'm gonna be like, I'm finna load my shit up. I'm out. I'm rolling with motherfuckers. That's how I am. I'm crazy like that. I don't even give a fuck.
You saying that to fight for your people?
Yeah.
Okay.
If I die, I'm gonna be like, and then I'm just gonna die. You know what I'm saying? That's how it's gonna end for me. I'm gonna get shot in the chest. I'm like, and that's how I'm gonna die. But at least I died for a reason.
For a reason, it gotta be a cause.
Gotta be a cause. My kids, my wife, my family, or for our people. You know what I'm saying? If everybody united, I ain't finna go out here on no MLK shit and do the shit for no goddamn reason. That is plain goddamn stupid.
Right, I'm glad you're not gonna do that.
Yeah, I ain't about to try to be the Jesus of walking around this bitch. Fuck that. But we all got to be together. But people, real shit, man. The shit getting real. Y'all need to think about that shit. Y'all can't keep killing each other. Y'all killing our soldiers.
But see, that means people gotta start. They gotta get back to what we used to do back in the day. People gotta get together again. You gotta get your families in order. You gotta act like you care. You know, it's so many kids out here that's not even being raised by parents. Like,
too late for that, Renee. It's too late for that.
So how do you get to the point to where you're speaking about? Because all over the place,
we don't have no choice. Right now, it's like you don't even really have a choice.
So how do you do that?
It's whoever you got. That's who you roll with. Because everybody else you got to leave behind. They too fucked up. You know what I'm saying? So you got to just roll with what you got.
Yeah.
They done already destroyed them people. Them casualties. They've done. So when the shit jump off, it's just who you got. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that way, when you in the gas station, as you know, when a Caucasian male get the punching on you, somebody got to have your back. You know what I'm saying? Wherever she was at, didn't nobody have her back.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was heartbreaking.
Yeah.
I wish I was in that store.
I think my man, he got locked up though. It was some pictures I saw. I think they caught him. He was in jail. So we'll see what happened with that. It might get swept under the rug. You might not hear nothing else about it, but shit. That's it, Renee.
That's it. We're kicking it with Rob News.
All right. We're Renee. Don't forget your name now.
We're Renee. That's right.
My bad, y'all gonna hear some of everything in my background.
Like we got the ice cream trucks and shit. So now we gonna get now we gonna get into this main topic, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Drew, you can go and lead it off, man. This was something you really want to talk about.
Like I said, man, while like I'm on bed rest or whatever, I happen to read this book called The Way of the Superior Man, right? Now, this book talk about women and men. So it's like, I'm sorry, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
But this book talk about why the household, well, not even the household, more so just why women and men are on two different pages in the world now. And then we talk about masculinity and we talk about femininity, like women and men, when it comes to the roles they play and the contributions they bring to survive as a relationship, to survive as a household, right? Y'all can hear me clear, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So as I dived into this book, man, this book talks about how the roles of the household reverse. You know what I'm saying? We talk about masculinity with men, who was the provider and the protector of the household, who was the leader, and who was more so the head of the household. We talk about women, who was the nurturer of the household, who was the nurturers and the cooks and whatever the house providers. And we just more so like bring into the topic of housemates and how women was there to have be the backbone of the men, but the men was the forefront, and how the roles reverse. How it's women who out here who chase goals, who chase and pursue their own dreams, and they got their own jobs, and they bringing in just as much money as the men, and everything became more so about a materialistic aspect. And how if a woman is bringing in more to the household or benefiting the household more, it's not really a way of submitting to her man because she's providing more. She's doing more than the man. So basically, a woman wants to be submitted to instead of being submissive. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So the genders has reversed when it comes to this day and age household. Now this does speak for the modern woman. I'm not speaking of necessarily y'all generation because y'all was brought up in a more different time than me. I'm young. My generation now, women don't like to submit. Women don't like to give up. I'm gonna put it like this: women don't like to bow to men, and I hate to use that word because it's more of a disrespectful way. I don't really like to use it. I'm just trying to be really descriptive right now. But women don't like to submit to men if they doing more in the household than the men, if that makes sense. But then again, the reason they don't want to submit is because they have to do what the man does. Now, and as far as the men is always looking to be emotionally satisfied from their woman, love. They want to be more affectionate. They want to be more so catered to. So they taken on the role of the woman. So now they're looking for the thing that the woman will look for in a relationship, while the woman is doing the thing that the man's supposed to be doing in the relationship. So the submissiveness is not even a question when it comes to some household. Not again, not to every woman, not to every relationship, but as far as where did the household become unbalanced, the role genders has become off. You know what I'm saying? The book called "The Way the Superior Man" is by David Dedham. Man, he makes so much sense. But it was intriguing because I actually agree with him. I agree with him. Some of the men are so emotionally tied into women that they actually lost their role as far as being the provider and the protector. You know what I'm saying? Most men are now looking to be the ones who want to be catered to. They want to be the affectionate type, the emotional type. When your girl get mad, now you just all discombobulated in your head, and now you don't want to do this because I agree with it. And then you got the women who are like, look, if you can't take care of me and you can't provide this for me, I'm gonna go out here and get it on my own. And while I'm getting it on my own, I ain't about to respect you. I ain't got nothing to do. And I see it. I see it every day. I see it within my friendships and their relationships. I see it in my job. I see it to where the woman is taking over in them dominant roles. You know what I'm saying?
I
I
think I
see it.
think I think a lot of women, well, some women, I ain't gonna say a lot. I'm gonna say some women really use they use that submissive role. They don't really understand what submissive mean. Like, you know what I'm saying? When women when women hear submissive, they think and do what my man says. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
But that's not what submissive meaning when you're in a relationship. When
Right.
submissive is when you're in a relationship is pretty much it's switched to catering to let me see if I'm saying this right. Catering, let me see, I might be saying the wrong word, but if your man doing what he's supposed to do and y'all a team, then being submissive is happening on both ends. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
catering probably the right word, but I think a lot of women when they hear the new modern women when they hear submissive, they don't really understand that concept of being submissive to your man if you have a man that's you are a teammate with.
I
So
agree.
Right.
I agree. Can I say something? I want to
go ahead,
say
go ahead.
something. I agree with what you were saying, but I want to get to what Drew was saying. Something that he said before I lose my thought.
Mhm.
What I heard you say though, Drew, is that men are soft in your generation because you said that because to speak to what Rob is talking about with the submission, meaning that you're going to allow someone to lead you. You know what I'm saying? So you're going to
Right.
follow, you know. So therefore,
Right, you said it better than me.
if the roles are reversed to where that the men are feeling like they need their emotions stroked, or they need to be catered to. The woman is going out making all the money. She got the good credit. He doesn't have the credit, so he's not able to buy the home or put something in his name. So the car and everything gotta be in her name. So of course, that would make a woman look like, you over here, you too fragile. You know what I'm saying? You acting like there's no masculinity there because a man gonna handle his
Right.
business. You
Right.
can't submit to something like that.
Right,
So,
Yeah.
but the mistake that women make, in my opinion, they get deep into it. They see this type of shit, and they have by this type of guy. You know what I'm saying? And then they want to break off, and then once they, all the whole time while they saw what he was doing and saw the type of dude he was, he
Right.
sipped and laid with him, had babies with him, and all this type of shit. And then once they get to what they was working on the whole time, then they want to shit on him and be like, "I'm out."
I
That's
can
the
feel that.
bullshit.
Now, go ahead, Rob. Go ahead.
No, that's the bullshit.
No, it is. It is. I was getting ready to say, is because you don't see the masculinity in that, or a man not on his square just as much as you, as far as those characteristics. I mean, not characteristics, but as far as those, like having a good credit score and this and this and that. Is that a reason to not submit to that man, or to, because whatever happens to a woman being the backbone of her man? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's like it's either you have your shit all the way together for a woman to mess with you, or it's like she don't want to help you build you. Now, you ain't never heard a man say he ain't want to build his woman or do for his woman. But it's always the other way around when it comes to women. They would never ever sit there and, well, I take that back.
right,
Some
please
women,
take that back. Yeah, take that back.
I take that back.
Right. Yeah,
Some
eat them
women
words.
give up on their man instead of actually helping him get back to it, because we're human. Men is not perfect, man. We're
Okay,
not.
well look. So, but my question would be at that for that would be, well, what is he doing? Because
I mean, if he
if he
like you
not
said,
doing nothing but
if
wait,
everything is in your name and he's paying for it in your name, is that bad?
listen, he shouldn't be doing that because you listen. This is real talk. Because if you're gonna lead me, you got to make sure your shit is in order. You know what I'm saying? How can you got to take care of you before you can take care of somebody else?
That's
So
true.
I'm not
That's
gonna take
true.
advice from somebody. I'm not gonna be talking about, oh, okay, I'm about to get my credit together, and your credit is a 495. You know what I'm saying?
That's
I'm not gonna
true.
get credit advice from you. You can't tell me anything.
right.
So my thing is with that, it's like, what is he doing? If he's working on something, if he's okay, and I'm paying this off, I know, what I'm saying. I did talk to a couple people because there's services that can help educate you. There's free services. There's a lot. So for me, the thing would be if he's trying to correct some of those things where he's weak, and it makes me look at him as not the masculine man for me, but you're trying to get there. Okay, I'm gonna work with you. But if that
Okay,
ain't happening,
I was just about to ask that.
I'm shutting that down because we're not about to make babies and there's a whole bunch of foolishness. Now, the taxpayers gonna pay for them damn kids because that's good. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all ain't gonna have no damn jobs, and they gonna be toxic and fighting and shit. It's like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's because when you don't have money, that brings drama.
I just feel like that's not fair, man. Because, and this is when I say not fair, I mean as far as men are unperfected creatures. We are flawed creatures, just like women are. So it's like if I seen my woman had two kids of mine and now she don't have the same figure she once did when I met her, I'ma cheat and do her wrong because she don't look the same. So it's like for a man, and I'm not speaking for single men because I understand your point. If you single and you get with somebody and you know you ain't got your shit together, that's just on you. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just stupid. But if you
Right.
with somebody already and you fall off course a little bit because something
No,
happened
but
or
Well, that's
no, but
different.
I mean,
Okay.
you know what I'm saying? Huh?
sometimes you can be a single man and then you meet a woman who can help you build.
That's true, but you gotta first have some type of basic though. You gotta have something there though. Like
Right? Yeah,
something
you
gotta
gotta have
be
something there,
Right.
but what you gotta have there is that will and that love. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm not
yeah, but if you
saying
single,
as far as like the women feel they are too masculine. I agree with that. They are too masculine now. Like I don't even think now they at the point like well it's been like this, but it's
because that's the problem.
excessive. Yeah, it's excessive now. Now it's like because now they can fucking they don't need you.
But women
Yeah,
gotta be masculine now.
Bro, why
I,
you out here playing this
I
loud
don't want
ass?
to say that I don't want to use the word. I don't want to say masculine when it comes to women, but when I say like when I think of it, we gotta be harder because we doing it by ourselves. Because
well,
a lot of men that's not stepping up to the plate to help provide, like they're making, women are making decisions by with having kids by men who are not masculine. They're not in their roles. So therefore, now the woman has to do everything. So like, the roles are reversing. So I think it's because they have to step up to the plate and be hard. Sometimes you don't want to do that. You be tired, like I don't want to make all the big decisions, but I can't put
Yeah,
that responsibility on somebody else because they can be to mess my everything that I didn't work for thus far.
that,
They can mess it up.
I mean
right.
that just goes back to I just feel like I ain't gonna say women, but we talking about this, but I think a lot of people. I'm just gonna say this: a lot of people that can mean men or women
Right.
pick the type of women or the type of man that they just attracted to. You know what I'm saying? So that's
By what they
one
look
thing.
like, Rob, is what you're saying.
Yeah,
Yeah, they
poor
they
choice,
just
poor
fuck with
choice,
motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? So
poor
that's a
choice.
mistake that women make
Yeah.
because men, you know what I'm saying? That's all on them as far as what they gonna do afterwards.
I
Meaning,
had
you know what I'm saying? Men will, we gonna fuck with women who we attracted to. Not necessarily. I'm just men gonna get mad at me, but this how I be. Like, we dogs. We
I ain't no
dogs.
dog. Don't
I
compare
ain't
it.
saying what I'm saying. I'm saying most men are. That's just the nature. When men see girls, and they single and shit, they gon' what I'm saying, fuck with whoever. You know what I'm saying? So that's fucked up right there. You know what I'm saying? But
I feel like I listen. I read something on Facebook, man, and it said women discard a man that will make them their wives for the dudes that just make them single mothers. I agree with that. You see a lot of people who will literally choose the nigga that they know not good for them over the dude they know they should have been with. But I feel like that's a whole different situation as far as the masculinity gender role. You know what I'm saying? Because when I do look at these women out here, and I remember Rob telling me, it's always them damn nurses, it's always the RNs and the nurses that just.
I
But I
heard him
actually,
say
I
that.
like I said, I see it for myself though. And now I don't care if men or whoever mad at me. I don't give a damn what you think about me. But I feel like I see it too often to not disagree with it. Like I see guys literally let women take care of them. You know what I'm saying? Like I see why women wouldn't
You
respect a
heard what he
man. I
said.
see it.
You heard what you said, Drew. That they'll let a woman take care of them. See, that's the man's
I see it.
responsibility
Yeah,
to
like
be
you
a
got the
man.
women who's being masculine and you got the men who's being feminine. You know what I'm saying? Like the roles is changing, bro.
I got you now. So it's our fault.
So yeah,
It's
you
y'all
want to
fault.
hell yeah.
Not mine.
Yes.
That's what
It's,
I'm getting to.
so I
That's
gotta.
what I'm
I get
getting to. It's really our fault, bruh. It
Yes.
is. It's
It
really our
is.
fault. I can't even get mad at it, Rob. I can't, bro. And I hate being wrong, bro. But when I'm reading this book, bro, and I'm looking at myself again, not maybe not your generation, because in y'all
It's not
moms,
even yours. I mean, well, yes,
No,
it
cause
is.
no, my generation is a whole different breed, bro. Y'all got 16 years over me, bro. I'm coming from some shit where I'm looking at y'all. I'm thinking like y'all. Well, I'm looking at the people in my generation, like, what are y'all thinking? Like, how the hell do that make sense? Like, why are you? We was just talking about that, Rob, when we said the reason that these kids is becoming gay or bisexual, however you want to put it, we allowing this shit, and it's
So,
like,
I
why?
was just saying, this the point of the show where I don't give a fuck
Men,
what
it's
I.
the men's fault, bro. Men
This
is
gonna be part of the show, but I don't care what I say.
this is it, bro. It's the men, bro. I can't even get mad.
So
It's the men,
let
man.
me get this out because we almost at this. And I agree with you. I mean, we had a discussion, but at the end of the day, this is what this whole shit was about. Men and women. And I said I would never talk about this shit. I know this is gonna be bad.
Somebody playing that.
Be bad. This is LGBTQ WXYG. I don't know what the fuck it is, but all this shit is separation. Meaning, if you fuck boys and if you fuck girls, I don't know how the fuck y'all do that, but it's separate. You can't produce no more. So that's another way they are deteriorating us. That's
You feel
pretty
like
much
that's the government, like that's the system.
that's the main reason why
Okay.
how they are eliminating our soldiers because you can't make babies with two dudes fucking each other in the ass and two girls playing with a plastic toy.
He too direct, ain't he, Renee?
But he ain't lying though. They
No,
not
he ain't.
no
He ain't.
lies detected.
He not lying though.
I can't. I mean, I said I would never talk about this shit. I think the shit insane. I think it's insane. I don't.
Yeah.
I think people like that have a disorder.
That is mental illness, bro.
I think it's a
Well,
mental
look,
illness.
but
That's mental
listen.
illness.
You
Huh?
know what I think is crazy, that as we talking about this, if you express that in certain settings, you are looked at as if you are the problem. It's
I know.
like, because if I say, well, I don't want my kid to be gay, then something wrong with me. Since
Well,
when?
luckily
Yeah.
we
Like,
just
what kind
kicking it
of
with Rob.
twisted
We free
shit
to
is
say
this?
Yeah,
what the hell we
I
want.
always said I
You
wasn't
know
gonna
what
talk
I'm
about
saying?
this shit. I always said I wasn't gonna talk about this, but I can't hold it no more.
Is it? Nah,
Niggas who
bro. Don't get
drive,
me wrong. To each his own. I
niggas
know
who
what you
ride
about
the
to say.
car and goddamn it hit a bump and their asshole hurt is bad. Fuck it. Men who drive cars and hit a bump and their asshole sore, you through.
Wait a what?
Please don't ask him to describe that.
Wait.
Come on, Renee. Renee, don't fall for
I
that.
need you to. I
Renee.
got to because I'm
No,
so
Renee. That you
true.
asking him to go into further details about this. Like,
Cause did you hear that craziness? Okay, wait, Rob.
When you get your asshole ran in by something you don't, niggas don't supposed to have none in their ass entering in that bitch. If your asshole sore, you part of the problem. That's all I'm saying. You
Okay, I
can't have
got you now.
kids no
There you
more.
go. There,
You can't
okay.
have kids no more. None of that shit. So now you can't produce. The women, I don't really, you know what I'm saying? That shit, unless you a stud, I don't like stud shit. I don't really like it. You know what I'm saying? The stud shit, but two women, that's always been pleasurable for male or female eyes, in
Well,
my
see,
opinion.
that's hypocritical. You know that, right?
I know. But
So,
even though two women do that, they can still have kids. You can still populate, even though women.
if two women doing it, they can't make kids together.
No, it's the stud bitches though. When they fuck with the studs, they can't. But two women can be.
If they messing with a woman, period. If two women, period, is messing with each other, they can't produce.
I ain't got no comment to
No,
this conversation.
I'm saying if two women is messing with each other, but they still like fucking with dudes. See?
So you saying the bisexual women?
Yeah.
Okay.
But the studs too.
And so
Sorry.
then you know what's gonna happen? So then they're gonna raise their kids,
And then they're gonna
and then
turn them
all of a sudden,
into insane, crazy, uh I don't even know the word for this shit. Stop it. But if you like it, fuck it. I mean, I don't have nothing against these people though. That's my opinion on what I feel they are doing by putting this shit on TV and pumping that shit in people's head. They trying to influence them to be with the same sex, not opposite. That's crazy. So if you with the same sex, you depopulating. This is a tactic for them to help us not produce. They fell
Man,
right into the trap. Women, I mean, I know women who say they've been through things with dudes and they just like, fuck it, the girls make me feel better. And then I see them fighting the girls, being in more drama because now the women, they got to compete against men and women now. They don't get that. Now you got to
but
worry about a dude and a woman and a girl looking at you. So now
but
the
see,
insecurities are all fucked up.
and women, we already got a cattiness about us anyway. So you can talk about two women in a relationship together.
It's over.
It's gonna
At the
be some
same time,
drama.
on the menstrual side of the game,
Mm.
they can invite me.
That's the
boy,
problem right there.
All
You.
right, Renee. All right, chill. Okay, I was just joking.
That's the problem.
I mean, I mean it, but it wasn't about this topic. Anyway, moving on.
no, we
The
good.
point
We good.
is,
We didn't hit our little over the hour mark, man.
we have.
Yeah. Unless you got something else to say, Renee, you want to go
Nah,
enjoy
man.
some fun?
Listen. I ain't got nothing. As far as this, man, I feel like this, and this is just really hot. And then I'm done talking for the rest of the show. I feel like this. Period. With anything, if a man actually stepped up and
Alright,
did
he's
what he's
breaking
supposed to
up.
do, I actually feel like a woman. I respect people more, especially women. I respect women who can reciprocate what they require. In other words, you can't sit here and expect a man to be fully on top of his shit and you ain't got nothing to bring, baby. It don't work like that. So if you want somebody to have over 700 credit score, you want somebody to have a car, crib, you want somebody to have it fully laid out, and the only thing you bringing is yo JJ. Nah, bro. Like you gotta have something with it. If you want that, require that, you gotta bring that too. And that's the only really problem that I got. Cause I can't get mad at somebody else's standards. Your standards is what they are, respect them. But if you gonna have them as standards, you gotta be able to bring that too. You know what I'm saying? And that's the only thing I got with that situation. That's the only thing I got. But as far as men, I do agree with David Detta, man. He makes some valid points about the men being feminine and the women now being masculine. Like I agree with that because I see it firsthand, so I agree with it. But other than that, I ain't got nothing else to say, man. Y'all heard it from Drew first, kicking with Rob, bro.
There it is. So look, y'all go out there. Know what y'all got going on. Coming up. He just walked off like Obama and shit.
Straight up.
That nigga walked off.
If we was in person, that's how to walk off the show. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Obama got a real cool walk, so you gotta make that walk real sweet,
Right.
dude. Like,
Oh, trust me,
yeah.
I got that Denzel walk. You know what I'm saying?
Well, all right, dude. Shit. Thank y'all, man. Yeah. See what happened next week. I don't know if we have any comments. Do we have any comments today? Probably not. Let me see.
I'm about to say I can't see him, Rob. You probably gonna have to look
I
at it.
Nope.
can't see.
They had no comments today. So not yet. So niggas watching the game and shit. But shit. We try to do the shit next Sunday. I mean, if y'all can't make it, I'll be here for damn show. Um, y'all take it easy, man. We out.
All right, I'm gonna finish celebrating. All right, we out.
All right. Yeah.